I know this might look like overkill, but in reality it only really takes a couple minutes, and after trying a lot of different types of scrambled eggs, this one is by far my favorite. I've got a very simple method for scrambled eggs. I'm gonna make mine with 3 eggs, and we start by simply cracking all 3 eggs into a cold non-stick pan. It's very important that you make sure the pan is non-stick. Next, before doing anything else, grab a few bits of butter, then cut it up into a few small cubes and add this to your pan. We'll turn the heat to medium-low and then begin stirring. You may have seen Gordon Ramsay do a method for eggs like this before. The way it all happens from here is stirring 30 seconds on the heat, then 30 seconds off, but still keeping that flame on so we have it ready when we need to go back. And it basically prevents overcooking so your scrambled eggs don't become rubbery. As you stir, keep a timer in your head. 30 seconds on, then 30 seconds off. Always making sure to scrape every part of the pan at any given moment to make sure no egg sits in one place for too long. What we're basically doing right now is breaking apart all of those egg curds to give us a very silky smooth final product. I know this might look like overkill, but in reality it only really takes a couple minutes, and after trying a lot of different types of scrambled eggs, this one is by far my favorite. You can see now that the eggs are starting to clump up just a bit. So at this point we'll go back and forth a few more times, but have to be ready to season. To season our eggs, I'll go in with a touch of salt. The reason we don't add it earlier is because it can mess with the structure of the eggs. Just a touch of fresh cracked pepper, and my secret ingredient, chicken bouillon powder. This is a trick from my grandfather who didn't cook much, but got me to fall in love with good scrambled eggs. It adds this incredible umami creaminess, and I still use the exact brand that he always used. Once we've added those seasonings, back onto the heat where we'll stir it up just a little bit more. And this is the point where we can really let those eggs start to set. I like to serve my scrambled eggs when they're still just a bit glossy, because remember, these are still gonna cook as they sit on the plate. If you have creme fraiche and you wanna add a bit of extra creaminess at the end, fold just a touch of creme fraiche into your eggs with that seasoning. But otherwise, just to keep them nice and fancy, I like to top them off with just a few chives. And those are my grandpa's scrambled eggs.